Fifth and final day at Euronaval 2016. Today we take you around the static display where the French Navy displays its know-how, missions and equipment, such as this RHIB used by the Commando Marine.
I'm Benjamin, I'm a Lieutenant Commander in the French Navy. I'm an NH90 test pilot for French Navy. It's the latest naval helicopter for France. The one you see is one of the 17 NH90 that are in the French Navy right now, 17 out of 27 at term. The NH90 can be set with one torpedo on each side, which means 2 torpedoes maximum. This one is a tactical version and specifically anti-submarine warfare. So you can see the tactical system inside of the NH, and right here the torpedo Mu-90, which is the latest one in French Navy and used by NH90 and Lynx. Helicopter links. As all torpedo, you have two modes, underwater attack and against surface ship as well. Its performance are increased because it's the latest version of the torpedo in service. I'm sitting on the seat of the sensors operator, who is the person, the crew member in charge of operating all the sensors, which is the radar, the infrared camera, and all the tactical system, and specifically for this mission, the sonar and the sonobuyos. This is the main acoustic sensor for anti-submarine warfare. It's the sonar, the deep sonar flash. We use it in hovering. The helicopter is hovering, and the operator sensor, the sensor, dips the sonar underwater. And by that way, we catch all what is sailing underneath water. It's like a radar, but a submarine radar. There's a ray emitted, and if there is something to see, like a submarine, the submarine reflects the rays, and we catch it like that. What is shown here is the same system. This is the sonobuoy launcher, which is set in the back of the cabin, and what you see just in front is the spare rack. But these are the same as sonobuyos. They're either active sonobuyos or either passive sonobuyos, and all these sonobuyos are complementary means to the sonar flash. There are 10 of them directly set in the sonobuoy launcher. And as you can see, the spare rack, you can put 10 more.
My name is Benoit. I'm an engineer at the DGA in charge of the program of Atlantic 2. The upgrade of the midlife upgrade of Atlantic 2 is to improve the capability of sensors. For instance, new radar, a new optronic system, and new treatments of acoustic measure. So the new capability is a daylight for optronic system, and we upgrade the range of the sensor, like radar and acoustic system, and we have a new radar mode for air ground, for example, with GMTI is to target moving targets. We will modernize 15 Atlantic 2 with an option for 3 more. This missile is AM-39. and the Atlantic 2 is capable of to launch 2 of it, and take part of the surface warfare to launch to battleship. So this is a Mu-90. The Atlantic 2 is capable of 6 Mu-90, and it's for submarine warfare, to hunting a submarine. The Atlantic 2 can deploy AM-39 and Mu-19, but also GBU-12 and 58, which are guided bomb for air-ground warfare.
Hello, I am a lieutenant in the Commando Marine, French Navy SEALs, in the Commando Pontchardier. And I will present you the ECUME. So in French it is Embarcation Commando à usage multiple embarquable. And in English it means multi-purpose commando RHIB. This RHIB equipped the French Special Forces for 2 years. Some characteristic, it's 9 meters long, 3 meters for the width. We have a draft between 0.5 and 1.1 meter, depending on the loading on board. Motorization, so 2 engines, Volvo Penta, 300 horsepower. The main quality, it's the equipment on board. There is a really good gap between this embarkation, this RHIB, and the former RHIB. The communication, the gunner place, etc. It's very comfortable for the commandos who are on board. The max speed is 43 knots. You can put 12 fully equipped commandos on board, in addition of the 2 crew members, so the pilot and the chief of RHIB, the chief of the mission. So you can use 6 different versions of the ECUME. So you have the command and control. You put the chief on board and he can command the action from the ECUME. You have the fire support version. You put your guns on board and you can support your friends at land, for example. You have the 2 assault versions. When you are in a hostage liberation mission, for example, you can put your scale in the ECUME and go on board with it. You have the special warfare underwater vehicle mission. So it's for the underwater combat diver. Just the red version, to transport battle teams from a point A to a point B. And kayak mission, you put your kayak on board and you do a first ride with it. So the ECUME was airdropped 3 times at different heights, and it was a success.
This is the F-21, the next generation heavy torpedo of the French Navy. It will be deployed on board the Barracuda class of SSNs. It has a range of about 50 kilometers and is very resistant to countermeasures.
This year at Euronaval we are showcasing one of our latest innovations concerning the mobility mats. We are presenting a very new beach access mats, enabling the customers to have a modular capacity to prepare missions and to adapt the capacity they have to the different missions they have. The mobility mat has been tested and evaluated during 2 years by the French technical departments, and we have been very successfully through this process because we are presenting a product which has different capabilities and different features that the current products on the market cannot match. We are talking about, of course, impermeability, a negative floatability, and also we are talking about a capability of repairing the product in case it is damaged, and specifically to reuse it. We have a very compact product which is up to 10 times more compact and up to 5 times lighter than any existing mat on the market.
This is a RHIB which is going to equip the complete fleet of the German Navy, old generation of frigates and supply ships. It is an aluminium hull, a hybrid tube. As you saw it at the French Special Forces ECUME boat, it adopts exactly the same structure. We have a hybrid tube. Hybrid tube is a full tube up front, which allows to do the boarding when the operating unit is doing a boarding on a hostile ship. And approximately from the forward or middle part of the boat, it's a half tube, which allows to have more space on board. It allows to have a bigger engine, like here, and to have more space, having 2 or 3 rows of seats. The requirement of the German Navy were very complex, very demanding requirement, because it was a boat supposed to equip different type of frigates with different type of lifting system. So a single lifting point. The boat needed to comply with operational requirement, knowing to do 30 knots, to have a 3.8 maximum load, including the payload, and having 100 nautical miles range. That was the reason we needed to go with a jet propulsion here, because it's not a high-speed boat. It's a boat rather that is going to be used to board other ships, or to make the transition between the different type of ships, and to be at the same time considered as a fast rescue boat and boarding boat. Another interesting point maybe here is the shock mitigation seats of Zodiac Milpro. This was not in the requirement, but it's something we are introducing more and more into all our, as a standard product to all of our boats. It allows to the soldiers to be more comfortable on board. It's one of our latest products built by my company.
This concludes our Euronaval 2016 video coverage. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in 2018.